My name is Blake. I am a business owner. I rate ServiceWorks 4 out of 5 stars. And for more reviews, click the link below. So the other two CRMs I demoed was Jobber and Service Autopilot. So Jobber is way bigger of a company, and I think that someone small like me, I'm in trash bin cleaning, that small niche of a business, that it's tougher for them to cater a specific software to something as niche as me. And I've heard the support team is just not always there for you right away or even within the next day or two. So that was a big deal. And then Service Autopilot was another one I demoed, and they were more higher tier. They had more automations. They had more inclusivity. They're even bigger, I think, than both of them. But their price point was a little bit higher, and it was a bigger learning curve. Not that that's a big deal, but they might have had too much, and I didn't need as much as they had. I wanted to narrow down and simplify. The reason why I chose ServiceWorks over others is I demoed probably 3 or 4 other ones, and ServiceWorks seems to be the most helpful when it comes to the support side. They've been around for a good amount of time, which is a big deal to me. So they've had time to figure out a lot of kinks and a lot of issues and a lot of bottlenecks. And then the support team is really helpful and very responsive. That was one of my top priorities when I was choosing a CRM. So those 2 reasons compared to other ones is the reason why I chose ServiceWorks. All right, so when I first got on board with ServiceWorks, they had a rep with me. They said, "We'll help you as long as you want to get onboarded." And the cool thing is they have a tab called Get Started. It runs you through 6 modules to get you integrated into their software and get you learning from the first step, from day one, from minute one. So it was really helpful to get integrated and really easy, and they just walked me through it. I watched more of their demos online. They have a bunch of pre-made videos. If you have issues or bottlenecks running into something, you can just go back and watch them. So probably it took me 2 days to get situated, and then less than a week to get comfortable and starting doing real things, making real decisions in the software. So it was a good experience. My recommendations for ServiceWorks: if you're a small to mid-sized business, yeah, I would recommend them. They're going to scale with you just fine depending on your industry. With my high volume per day industry, I can do 30, 40, 50 service calls a day. It's going to get the job done. So I would recommend it 8 out of 10 to any small to mid-sized service industry. It facilitates having employees very well, time cards, all that stuff. Um, you know, like I mentioned earlier, the automations, they have plenty of automations. All those automations are on the basic tier, so to speak. So you can do a lot of things, but you can't tweak all the nuances of them, if that makes sense. So I can send out an auto text reminder for the day before service, but I can't choose when that time of that text goes out. I can send an auto email, but I can't change the subject line of that email. So things like that is why I don't recommend it 10 out of 10, but it gets the job done for everything I do in my day-to-day. So that's why I'm going to say 8 out of 10 for recommendation.